Okay, starting us off here in the left-hand side of your screen, it's going to be the Brown Terran fighting for EF here in this ace match. It's Jihu. And spawning over here in the top, or actually this is the bottom right-hand position. Yeah, this is the bottom right position. We do have the Red Zerg fighting for NiCe. It's eCiN. So I'm just going to reveal the entire map. So when I say the top and bottom positions, if you have a look here, this is another main. And when you look at this in comparison, it's close by ground. So that can make it a little bit easier on the Terran player, but we've got cross positions. This means it's very possible for these assimilators to be taken down. And if they do, it makes it very difficult to break your way through them another map. You do have to go through these temples, which does take a while and it is very choked up, so it's not exactly the most fun thing to do. But how are we going to see Jihu play this? Now, we've seen his TVP. He did a really good job with dropships. And Edgewater, you missed 2 games, I think it was, after the TVT. Oh, you missed, sorry, 1. Yeah, you missed the TVP on BlitzX. But yeah, we're in the ace match now, so good to see you back. You got back just in time for a TVZ. I know there's one person in the chat who's been around since the beginning who will be very happy with the lineups today, because there's been a Zerg in most of the games, and I know Lucky Noob loves his Zerg, so I'm glad to be able to bring you some Zergs here today. Now, this is really nice. Jihu is not actually going to be able to get into this main base. eCiN doing a pretty good job blocking that for now. Now, Jihu does realize this is probably not where the main... Oh no, he's actually going to go and double check, because this is one of the scary things. Like, the amount of games I've actually lost on ladder where you see something and it's like, well, there's no way he's actually spawned there. He's obviously drone scouting. And suddenly you leave the base and like 9 lings leave the base and you're like, ah, okay, I'm dead now, I guess. But okay, so we've got the command center coming up here for Jihu, going for that 1 Rax fast expand. In comparison to the earlier game we saw with Randir, where he went sort of went 2 Rax, this is going to be a very standard opening here by our Korean Terran player. Our American Zerg player here also playing incredibly standard. 2 hatcheries though. That seems to be kind of the flavor of the month build in CVT at the moment. It does allow you to go into mute lists against any form of mech play, and it's also just relatively good in general. Like, it's not 2009 anymore, where if you go 2 hatch, you're essentially so far all in that if you don't keep building muteless, you die. Like, the game has evolved since then, and 2 hatch has really found its place in the modern sort of style of builds, I guess, because you can be aggressive, but you don't have to be. You can just expand afterwards with your 3rd hatchery, and all of a sudden, it's not a massive deal that you don't have 3 hatch production, so that's good. Also, there are a lot of people with red and orange names in chat. Like, there's a lot of Zerg supporters in here right now. That's actually a really fun idea. Like, maybe we should make it so if people want to support a certain player, they change their chat name color to be the color of the player they want to win. That'd be cool. Like squares and rectangles. I must be missing something here. But we've got the Spy Depot coming up at the front here for Jihu. This is going to allow him to defend against any early lings. Now, I thought eCiN was going to be playing standard. I mean, going for a lot of lings off of 2 hatcheries isn't that crazy, but this is the major difference. We're going to have a lurker opening here. Now, eCiN's not going to be able to do any damage with these lings, and I hope eCiN realizes this pretty quickly. But the problem is, every ling, or every 2 lings, is 1 less drone. Oh my god, is eCiN going to go for it? He is. Looks like he's going to jump through that gap, but NiCe SCV pull, going to be able to defend those Marines. That was not worth it for eCiN, but looks like eCiN wants to go back in. You can already see a bunker coming up now. The comsat actually helping wall that off, so even less chance of damage going down, but cancelled scanner going to be quite useful here. The medic is actually in a little bit of a precarious position, but is going to be picked away. Just to reiterate, the medics do have +1 armor by default. No other unit on the field does at the moment. But in terms of what's going back here, the lurker aspect is nearly done. The Hydralists are coming in. Now, luckily enough, he forced this bunker with the Lings, at least in terms of jihu, because if you don't have a bunker against lurker all in, you're pretty much screwed. Now, we are going to have +1 attack done by the time the lurkers do get here. That is a very important moment in this game. 5 racks should be finished, but the production won't fully kick in just yet. Now, there's no third hatchery as of yet. We're going to have 2 hatch into Hive off of a Queen's Nest. Now, could this be for Hive or could this be for Infest? Now, what perfect scans? Scans the main, scans the natural, sees the Queen's Nest, sees the Hive, and sees the lower drone count. So he's going to know that something's going on. He's pushing out into the middle of the map, but unfortunately, for eCiN at least, that's going to kill all of his Lings. But does jihu see that? Yeah, he does see the lurkers, but it's whether or not he can do something about them, because this is a lot of lurkers, guys. It's not the easiest thing to do. Nice movement on those lurkers. Really, really good leapfrogging. This is so hard to do against the Terran who is kind of pushing forward like this. But eCiN is doing a great job. Look at this. Amazing control here by our American Zerg. Now, does need to be careful. You don't want to be losing these lurkers. I mean, there is double bunker here now, so that is going to be able to sort of keep them alive. But if eCiN can stop this front bunker, this is going to be a dead comsat. And the second this comsat dies, it makes it really difficult. There isn't any tech. There's no starport yet. There's no science facility. That's a long way away. And this is really nicely done by eCiN. And obviously... oh, look at this bunker placement. That is so good. I am stealing this if I ever play this map. If they add it to ladder or something. What a nice bunker. Oh my goodness. That was near perfect for what he needed it for. It pushes the units back. We've got Defiler Mound on the way though now. And as soon as we get Dark Swarm and Consume going, that is when this push becomes, like, well, when it hits the next level, because the lurkers right now, they've been pushed back far enough that they can't do any damage. Now, there's still no tech. The starport is only just now finishing. We're not seeing any siege tanks, so it's going to be pure bio against pure lurker pretty much. Now, if controlled correctly, this can work, but look at the oh my goodness, the spine's doing so much damage. Oh, the spread looks so good, and then the spines were like, nope. That's it. Okay, so jihu pushing forward, unfortunately, losing a lot of his units there. And the next phase of this push coming in does get one of the lurkers, gets a second lurker. But every Marine he loses, like, he is getting further and further behind. Like, the Zerg is actually going to be up in supply. And as soon as the Defiler gets up here, what are you going to do? I mean, oh, nice bait with that single lurker. Where are the Defilers? Here we go. This is the main man right here. If this gets towards the Zerg, or the Terran base, and I've just realized they have really scary faces. I don't like the Defiler anymore. Oh, why did I zoom in? I didn't like the Defilers before, but this is not good. Their faces are super scary. What? Okay, well, we can keep an eye on this. Consume should be nearly done. If it's not done now, it looks like it just finished. There are the first consumes of the game, and when you have Dark Swarm in your natural, that has gotta be it. How is he gonna possibly defend against this? There's gonna be 8 lurkers under Dark Swarm. Okay, 7 lurkers. 8 lurkers under Dark Swarm in your natural. You're going to have to give up your natural here. There's absolutely nothing you can do. The SCVs have been evacuated already, but Lings are going to be coming in. We should actually have Adrenaline upgrade coming in for them as well if it's not already finished. But even if you don't, who cares? They're just here for Dark Swarm. They're here to give their lives. Now it looks like we're going to have a big drop coming in. There's a full Firebat bunker here. Now Firebats do damage on the swarm, but they only do their splash damage. So it's hard to kill lurkers with them. I mean, is this dropship really going to do anything? I'm not too sure. I mean, it would literally take an actual god to hold on here. If he can hold on, Foxhand will shave off his eyebrows. That's basically where we are with this game. But there's a drop in the main, and there's actually no units here to defend against it. This could be a massive drop. We're only seeing 2 bases here from eCiN. But the trouble is, in the meantime, there's a big push going in to the barracks. Now, the Firebats are doing so much here. But unfortunately, the Dark Swarm is just too strong. But the drop in the main, it's taken out the spawning pool. It's going to take out the Spire, the Hydralisk Den. There's going to be no further units, but there's no escape here for Jihu. He can't get any units anymore. Okay, the drop in the main going towards the natural. eCiN is effectively no longer mining. This natural expansion is going to go down. The Scourge coming out now to try and deal with any dropships. Now, one option. He's doing it. Jihu is going to stay in the game. He's going to fly over here to this island expansion. No, he's actually going to just take the other main. We're going to have a base race here somehow. But the trouble is, eCiN, where are his drones? What's he going to... Oh my god, he's going to take the Terran Natural. There we go. Full-on base trade here in the ace match of game number 7. Okay, something just died here, and I don't know what it was. My brain kind of didn't pay attention to what that was, but I mean, the barracks are going to float away. The Terran is actually building a 3rd command center. You know what? This actually works. He's going to have to use Scourge to kill these buildings, and he doesn't have any money. eCiN is not mining either, so at the end of the day, this is actually going really well for Jihu. He's not mining right now. But with no tech, what hope does eCiN actually have? He's got a lot of Scourge, but you can't really rely on Scourge. You need Mutalisks. If you have Mutalisks, you can kill the Marines. But the problem is, these Marines are going to die. Oh, there is actually a dropship still here, so he can actually get these away. He needs to focus the Spire. The Queen's Nest isn't doing anything. Focus the Spire. He's got no scan, so... Okay, he gets the Queen's Nest. Oh my god, he gets one of the lurkers. Oh, the Scourge! He needs to get the dropship! And it goes down, that's it. But the... Oh my god, the Marines kill all the Scourge. Jihu is doing so good with target firing. This man's Marine micro at the end of the day is absolutely incredible when he needs it to be. He's mining again. He's going to have barracks that can create a wall down here. eCiN only has 2 drones. This is still anybody's game right now, and I never ever thought I would say that. Okay, there's another 2 drones coming in. There's another 2 lurkers here. Now, funnily, the command center has actually made its way all the way over here. There's a Defiler here that doesn't have anything to consume. Oh my god, he actually... Okay, could you imagine if it got away with this base as well? But yeah, there we go. This command center is going to be forced to land, surely, or to lift even, surely. That SCV valiantly getting some minerals against all odds. He's like, nope, we're fine. We've got a bunker coming in at the front. There's no engineering bay anymore, I don't think. So, oh, yes there is. He needs to build a turret. Is he going to win this game? Is Jihu actually going to do this? Is this Tesagi, man? Is this actually just Tesagi? Like, how did he do this? Like, he used one dropship to effectively, like, almost end the game in his favor somehow. Like, that is crazy. He needs Dark Swarm, though. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you still can't kill the units under the Swarm, unfortunately. As much as I love the fact what he's doing. Oh, we don't actually... Oh, we do have a full energy Defiler, so... It looks like this could be it. I mean, there's buildings of... He's built next to a hatchery. He's like, no, I don't care. I just want this base. I want the minerals. Oh, the Dark Swarm isn't here! Oh, no! Oh, and he double swarms. That was a panic swarm. Okay. Things are still looking good for Jihu, despite all odds. This is an absolutely insane game. And this is why I love the STPL. I love seeing games like that. Oh my god, he's scouting the drone count with his CC. He's like, well, you don't actually have anything that can kill this, so I'm just gonna scout. He's floating away again. That's it. He's like, nope. No, I'm done. Okay, bunker coming up here. Oh, miss rally on drones. He needs those mining. Unless he's gonna mana hatchery. I kind of want him to mana hatchery even. Oh, the spread! Okay. Could have been worse. Now we have a spawning pool coming up 16 minutes into the game. The command center forced to lift by a single Zergling. Engineering Bay valiantly scouting away. The Scourge actually being used because he has enough... Oh my goodness. Okay. He's using the Scourge and the drones as yeah. That was a bit wasteful on that last one, I think. But there we go. Looks like he's going to push forward into the bunker. Marines coming in from behind. Can he get the Defiler? Is he... Wait. What's back here to defend? Can he counter again? There's no units here to defend this. If he counters... Okay, there's... Oh, that single lurker. 15 kills. How many kills on this one? 16. Where's the 17 kill lurker so I can learn to count? Well, hopefully this one will become... Oh, there's another lurker here. Oh, 8 kills. Okay. I don't know how to count anymore, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, he's taken the island base in the top right now. He's going to lift his command center again. He has no scan, so he cannot kill this lurker. This has got to be it. There is absolutely no way that he can get through this. The Marines... Okay, he somehow has more Marines than I thought, but, I mean, the SCVs... Oh, is he just going to take the natural now? He's like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Is he gonna all in through the lurker? Like, what's his plan here? I'm kind of confused, but you know what? I'm kind of excited, because I still somehow think Jihu can win this game. There's still no defense over here. If he can get his Marines up here somehow... There's no Defiler. There's no lurkers. Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. There's no scanner. Oh, this is bound to be the end of the game. I think this is it. He can't do anything about this. He's trying. He's valiantly trying to micro this, but it's going to be... I mean, he really wants to win this show match, and what a show match this has been. Some amazing, amazing games. Great micro here by Jihu at all fronts. But unfortunately, he's just got his back pushed up against the wall. We've got to the point where he's taking his own main again. That's how far we are in this game. A single Mutalisk gonna find this base in the top right. Gonna deny mining as well. There is gonna be no more mining. GG! Jihu tap.